Hey, here we go. We're back. It's season 3 of the Coach Bozz Show. This is Bobby Blackjack, your host, with my co-host and my great friend, Coach Tony Bozzella. Tony, how are you today?
How are you, sir? Excited to be back for year 3, which will be bigger and better than ever. And excited to have two of our premier players and premier people in the program in Seton and Catalan and Shea Pinckney with me to talk about Seton Hall basketball as we begin what we feel will be a tremendous year for our young ladies.
No, I mean, we've been talking about that on our sister show, Hoops and Happenings, which you were on last spring. And we're all excited for this season. We really think it's going to be hopefully a banner year for you and your program. Just to add to the success of last season.
Yep.
Last season was a success for you. We just missed the big dance and whatnot, but you brought some great recruits in, which we'll discuss maybe next episode, right?
Yep, yeah. I think we'll have a couple of them on. I wanted to start with these two young ladies who are the pillars of our program.
Yes. So let's bring them on. Hello. There you go. Hi, ladies. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Now, Savannah, let me be the first to tell you, when you were on our whole Hoops and Happenings show earlier this spring, rave reviews. Like, it was cool because the fans got to see a different side of you. So that's what we're hoping we're going to do with this show and that show as well, which you guys will be on frequently as well. A lot of Coach, a lot of buzz in the community about your program this year. What do you feel collectively about where you're heading in 2025, 2026?
I feel good about the new pieces that we have this year. I feel like we have a lot of people that have experience and just like good basketball knowledge all around. I feel like we're going to be a very athletic team all around. So I'm just excited to see how it all clicks once season gets here.
Shea, how are your thoughts now? Shea, how hard was it last year to sit out most of the season and watch things happening on court that you probably could have helped in certain situations?
It was real hard, but my teammates really helped me get through it. I felt like I was still on the court by just being on the bench cheering for my teammates, and when we win games, having a good time after. So I honestly didn't feel too not a part of the team. So yeah,
that's awesome. Savannah, you mentioned in the spring you were looking forward to go back home this summer. How was summer in Texas?
Hot, but but it was really fun. I was just able to see my family and my brothers. My brothers, we don't really see each other too much because one of them still plays football, so he's usually in summer workouts. But we were all home, so it was good to see them. I went to Florida, Orlando. I went to like Disney and Universal, so that was really fun.
That's awesome. Shaylin, so how did you get prepared for the season? What was your main focus as far as preparing for what was going on, with yourself in your rehab to get back to where you are now?
Just taking it step by step. One of our trainers, Liam and Gabe, and everybody in the training room, helped me get myself together, gave me a plan when I went home, and also Christina, our new trainer, helped me also in a recovery process. So I just was doing the little things, working on my form shooting, working on my handle while I was doing rehab, and just doing the little things so I could hurry up and get back on the court.
Did you guys play a lot this summer, or was it more of a summer of, did you guys step away from the game a little bit? How do you guys prepare in the summer for the upcoming season?
We have do workouts, indie, stuff like that, work on our individual games. So yeah, that's what we did.
Bill Hathaway from Orange and NJ News, of course, Bill covers your team, sits next to me a lot on the press row, asked, what are the goals for this season? Shea, take that. What's your goals for the season individually and the team as a whole?
Just stepping up, being, a role player for my team because I know my role, and just doing my job to help my team win.
Savannah, what are your goals for the season and team goals?
My goals for the season are to make first team all conference. I feel like I'm more than capable to do that. And honestly, just stay healthy. I'm just praying for a healthy year this season. as far as the team, of course, the main goal is to make it to the tournament, but I feel like we have to set little goals in between that. As far as like the number of games we win, we need to have at least 20 wins, and with that, finish top 2 in the Big East.
So was last year, like I mentioned, the coach last year was a success, but you maybe fell a little short of making the big dance. Is that sort of like a stepping stone season? So now you know what you need to do as a team to get there. Like you just missed, so now we need to really focus on, like you said, finishing in the top 2, 3 of the Big East and whatnot. So do you guys pretty much know in your minds what you need to do to get there?
Sure. Yeah, because last season it's just proof that like being top 3 in a Big East, you're not always guaranteed that spot into the big dance. So one of our main focuses needs to be, beating Creighton, of course, and just sealing that top 2 spot.
I'll ask you, ladies, collectively. There's some new Lady Pirates coming in. Anybody that's standing out in your mind that the fans should be, getting used to cheering on? Anybody standing out in your mind of the newcomers?
I feel like it's hard to say
Yeah,
because all of the newcomers, they're so good at like what they do. They do different things. And I feel like each game, one of them is going to bring something different that I feel that all of them need to be paid attention to. Like, it's kind of unpredictable. I can't give you a solid answer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I'll keep it on the wraps. We'll see in a few weeks, right? First game is a few weeks away. Shay, I haven't had you on the show in a while. Who's your favorite team in the NBA or WNBA?
Honestly, in the NBA, I like the Lakers because of Bron. But WNBA, I used to like the Mystics. But right now, I don't really have a favorite team, to be honest.
Are you watching the finals at all, or is that something?
Honestly, no. Honestly, no.
I am.
Who's your team again?
I like the Aces, but my favorite player is Kelsey Mitchell.
Okay. I know you're busy. You have practice and whatnot. You have school and whatnot. Give us one thing individually that you want the fans to know about you that you're excited for this season. Shay?
I'm just ready to come back and give the fans what they want, bring that excitement, just make hustle plays, make the crowd stand up, and, just bring excitement to the game.
Now, Savannah, besides your 7 charges a game, it seems. What else do you think you're ready to excite the fans with? Is your range deeper now? Are you more from the logo yet, or?
Nah, we're not there yet, but
We're working hard to get there, though. I'll tell you that.
Besides the charges, be on the lookout for steals. I take lots of pride in my defense, so just on the defensive end, expect a lot of intensity.
I have a question. I noticed this last year. There were a few games that were pretty frustrating where the other team were taking charges against you. And it almost seems like they saw you and realized, we got to start taking charges ourselves. Is that, they say imitations are great. What's that phrase I'm looking for? But when you imitate somebody, it's like flattery, They see you there and it's like it clicks. We got to start taking charges ourselves. Do you notice that during the games?
Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah, and then things go their way, not our way, and then everybody's frustrated, right?
Yeah.
All right, one final question. Do you feel between you and Jada that you have the best backcourt in
I think
Big
so.
East?
Yeah.
Is there any game in particular you're looking forward to playing this year?
Creighton.
Jada, Jay, Creighton.
Yeah, Creighton.
Excellent. Well, ladies, thanks so much for your time. I know it's this is a quick episode for us. It's the first one of the season. You'll be seeing me hopefully at practice soon, checking you guys out, and getting ready for the season. Myself from the media standpoint. But thanks again for joining us.
Thank
I
you.
look forward to lots of success this year. I'll be hopefully right there, front and center, reporting on it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome, ladies. So, Bob, you were talking about these 2 young ladies, and I appreciate all your research. we're blessed. They have improved. We've done a lot of skill work over the summer. We play, but we do a lot of skill work, and this team is really, as much as any team, embraced doing the skill work. So it's a big compliment to my staff. They've all done an amazing job. I'm blessed to have them. They really have done a great job on developing skill work with these young ladies, and they've embraced it and done fantastically. I mean, all of them, Cassandra and Jose and Dee Dee and Pete, and they've just been amazing, working with the players and doing a great job with them. I can't thank them enough. And all our managers that have come this summer and really, rebounded and done everything to make these players better. You'll see a big improvement. Savannah's a great player and a greater player now. Shay has improved so much from when she was starting from us last year to now. And you'll see the rest with obviously of the, Messiah Hunter, J.D. Eade, Savannah Jones, and Jacayla Kraft all returning and all having improved so much. And then obviously our newcomers. They're a very special group as well.
Coach, any changes to your coaching staff this season?
No, kept everyone. Well, I shouldn't say that. We did have our one graduate assistant, Nikki, graduate, and we brought back a former player, Asia Davis, who's been a great addition as well, and she had big shoes to fill. Nikki did a wonderful job here, but Asia's doing a great job as well. I'm blessed to have her on it. But no, we have the rest of the staff, including Zion, our GA, of course, Shakina, our fantastic Dobo, and the rest of the staff has stayed the same. I'm very blessed to have this group of people who I consider a family stay with us at Seton Hall.
Also, Coach, 2 more questions.
Yeah.
Any updates on recent graduates of the program? What they're doing? Anybody?
Yeah, we got a lot of them playing overseas. Sydney Cooks is signed with a team from China, and she's doing great.
Laurel Park Lane.
Lauren Park Lane is coaching at DME Academy, doing a wonderful job there. Brazil Harvey Carr is playing overseas. Kate Satterfield, KK Hilaire. We've done really well with those because Azana Baines has been great, playing a lot of Olympic 3-on-3 stuff, and now just signed a contract to go play in Denmark, if I'm not mistaken. She's doing great. She was one of their most sought after kids, and she signed with them, is doing fantastic. I'm just really, really proud of our alumni, and a bunch of them around. Faith Masonis got engaged, and hopefully will be on our staff one day, and is doing a lot of clinics and a lot of charity work. Her sister's getting married, so there's a lot of exciting things going on in the Masonis household. But they've all been great. We're really lucky. Caden is helping us as well as a part-time grad assistant, doing a wonderful job for us and helping us out in practice. So I'm very thankful for her. And I'm trying to think of who else graduated last year's team. Amari's doing well. She's in Florida, doing some work down there. She wants to get into more TV broadcasting, and I'm sure she'll do great. But she checks in with us all the time. I miss her. It's been 5 years since I haven't had Amari, so it's a lot different.
Hey, you know what? You can ask her if she needs some experience. Search Sports can definitely give her a little some resume building experience.
I would appreciate that. So I will definitely have her reach out. That would be great. And so we had Amari, Caden, Faith graduate, and Yaya's playing professionally overseas. How could I?
Awesome.
She's doing great. Her country escapes me right now, but she's doing really well and playing well. Gets on FaceTime with us from time to time. I know she's still very close to Dee Dee and Jose and the rest of the staff. But I'm very proud of Yaya. Yaya turned into a heck of a player for us and an amazing person. So last year's class has done well. I'm still in touch with a lot of our other kids, and we've had a great core of alumni come back.
So Bill Hathaway has a question for you. What does Coach think about the Big East preseason ranking? Is that out yet? Or is that comes out on the 21st?
Yeah, we're going to do Media Day on the 21st. Hi, Bill. How are you? Thank you for checking in. I appreciate that. I think we'll be picked anywhere from 2nd to 5th. It'll, depend on what the other teams schools think of us. I mean, obviously, we returned a tremendous backcourt. Shea Pinkney was a starter. I don't know if they remember that she's, back for us. Obviously, we're new up front. We'll talk about the newcomers next week, but
Yep.
they're very strong. Messiah Hunter's really, and Savannah Jones have gotten, much improved, and will help us tremendously up front as well. I think we have a chance to make the tournament if we play well. We have a very difficult non-league schedule. We upgraded it holistically the whole time, the whole 9 games. So, we don't have an easy game, and it's going to be a great challenge for us.
Hopefully you're not going to California for 1 game like last year. Is that?
No, we're going for 2 this year. We're going to San Fran, which
at least it's 2 games, right?
a solid team. Yep, and Pacific, which is a team that is very well coached. I've known their coach for a long time. Both teams are. It's going to be a tremendous challenge. It'll be our second and third game, and we open up with a very feisty, very well coached St. Peter's team here on the 4th, and we need all our fans out here. The 4th at 7, but we have an SEC team coming in here in Auburn, where we have a former Pac-12 team, Washington State, which is going to be back in the old Pac-12 coming here. We have a great Ivy League team in Columbia. We go on the road with tough road games at Princeton and at North Carolina State. So very balanced, difficult schedule.
Like I said, definitely looking forward to the season. Let's do this. And like you said, we need to have Walsh Gym packed for your games. We need to have that loudness. We need to have the band playing. We need to have it's a much different environment when that place is packed, cheering your team on.
Yeah, I how much affection I have for our band, our dance team, and our cheerleaders. They were here for our event the other day, which we combined with the men, which is done remarkably, amazingly well by Anna, our marketing director at Seton Hall, where we did skills challenge with the men as a combined group, and the place was packed, and our dance team, our cheerleaders did a fantastic job as well, along with the band. So there's a lot of excitement here. We're really excited for the team. This is an exciting, wonderful group of young ladies that I really ask all our fans to come out and support, because they will not be disappointed. That's for sure. All
right, very good, Coach. I know you're busy, so let's cut this a little short today. And we'll be back next week. The Coach Bozz Show. You're getting a little confused there. Oh, just so you know as well, we are putting together a pregame show before your shows as well.
Oh, great.
So we're going to do a 10-15-minute pregame show, whether I'm there in person or obviously the road games is a little easier. But, we're going to have a little team doing a quick 10-15-minute pregame show for your team as well.
Thank you.
We're looking to expand the brand here. So we appreciate your bringing us on Surge Sports and Hall Hoops and Happenings, and this partnership's great. And 2 Pirate alum, and it's awesome.
Thank you. All right, we'll talk soon.
You got Coach. Be good.
We'll set the date for next week, either Tuesday or Wednesday, Bobby.
Sounds good, buddy. Talk soon.
Thank you. You're great.
Thanks. Bye bye.